Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Joint Hands Green Life Trees. Once again, we happen to have visited one place in Migori County that is called Nyabisawa. Omagini wuok maber. Already in the home, and you can see a couple of plants that are already placed here. The driveway, as you see it from the road, this is what it looks like as opposed to what you are seeing from the other angle of the camera. And it comes all the way this way and it proceeds and ends there. And then as coming over here, you see we have got K apples that are going to form a hedge and a fence for security purposes, and they are still growing up. So our client didn't need barbed wire or chain link or whatever. This was planted closely and is being worked on in such a way that it will be so closely tight that nothing can pass through, and this is what it will be all the way through. And the Italian cypress are just so tall and coming up just so nicely. He has done a couple of palm trees. This here is a royal palm tree, and he's also done more other palm trees. This in particular is called a foxtail palm, and so there are just a number of foxtails around. These are them. And besides, grass has also been planted. Katieko bende ma wach nyaka ni injinia matimo tijni koro indego mus jopiny nyisgi ni bas mae machamo. Yeah, into the inner side of the home, on either side, plants have been placed here. Most of these are royal palm trees, and royal palm trees are usually so beautiful. They depict royalty. So is what you are seeing here. More weeding is necessary, and much more work is necessary. This plant here is called Eugenia plant, and Eugenia plant usually is beautiful and very nice for hedging. A little expensive is why most people do not use it, because it is not quite common around and is not as a fast grower like Duranta. So this is Eugenia, and soon some top work will be done on it. It will be trimmed, and the trimming will even give it a better shape. And we also have got more conifers even to the other end there. This work here was started months back, and the guy behind this work was our senior landscaper, Hilary. He is the guy who normally helps us in designing advanced landscaping work. So when all the work gets quite advanced and it is massive, normally it needs expertise. And so that advanced expertise, usually when it gets to that level, we engage Hillary. And so this is all the work, and you'll get to an opportunity to hear from him concerning this work. Very beautiful plants here, I tell you. This particularly is called codline, and we have got more of cypress trees. This is Italian cypress. You can see how majestic it stands with all its beauty. So this is the work that I chose to walk around this evening and get to show you, because these are some of the things that sometimes hold us back as Joint Hands Green Life Trees. And this work started quite some months back, but as you know, sometimes a client has resources and you get to move with the work, then you reach to another point where the client suspends the work, so you've got to wait for some time before you resume. So this is work that started way back, almost about 1 year ago, but it has been slowly coming up, and sometimes we suspend it and we get over here. And as I told you, construction of the house here is not yet started, but the client chose to lay the ground, and so we got to lay this ground. And because of the magnitude of the work that was needed here, it required advanced levels of landscaping services. And usually, as we told you, we've got our senior landscaper, Hillary, who usually is behind all these advanced levels of landscaping and beautification. Sometimes it calls for heavy machinery working here and just you know, trying to give a better outlook and laying the ground rightfully. And so this is the kind of work that has been ongoing here that I chose to bring on camera this day. And as I told you, this is coming to you from a village called Nyabisawa, which is to the outskirts of Migori town. And the work still continues, and when it will get to a point when it is quite visible and complete and nicer, then you'll get to realize it. But it's also good you get to hear from Hillary himself as he tells us about this work that he has been undertaking and how it's generally what required of him. Welcome, Hillary.
Hello, Hillary Oduor. I'm the one who's designed it.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. This is what we have been doing here. I think the way you are seeing it, this way, for the next 2 to 3 years is when it will be complete.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we're doing here.
And sometimes it's also good to tell our clients that the beauty doesn't come immediately.
Exactly. Yes. It is just a long process.
Yeah.
It will take some 3 to 4 years. It's when you can see every design village.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way it looks.
Yeah, exactly.
So like how long, you can also tell our clients how long this has gone. And
this has,
in terms of Kenyan money, you can also tell us to what extent, because sometimes landscaping and beautification is taken for granted.
Yes.
People think it is just some task.
Yes.
You can tell us.
Up to date, it has taken something like 650,000 Kenyan money.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing.
That is more than $500,000.
That's more than $500,000. Yes.
Converted into dollars is running to around about $5,000.
Yes, something like that. $5,000. Between $5,000 to $6,000.
All right.
Yes.
And this project started averagely how long ago?
It's like 1.5 years ago.
1.5 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, and when these plants were brought over here, they were still younger.
Yes.
To this point, they have grown now much more visible.
Exactly.
Yeah, so guys, you've heard from Hillary himself, our senior landscaper at Joint Hands Green Life Trees. He gets so busy around, and soon we'll be showing you another project, almost similar project that is being undertaken in various places. We spent better part of this day moving around onto these projects, and we are moving into one right after this to see how it has progressed since it started more than 2 weeks ago.